Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. So, what's the topic today? As it was said, that today we are going to discuss on a topic literate versus illiterate. So, our topic is literate. Why is education important? So, what do you think? Education is important for human beings or not?
Yes,
Yes.
education is very important for human beings.
Okay, then you have to prove that how education is important, and I will go. I will favor uneducated people. I will prove that education is not important, and you have to prove that education is important. Okay. So first, I say that education is not important for human beings. This is not important for anyone. So, what is the need of it? Without education, people can survive.
Yes, we can survive because there are many persons, there are too many persons who are educated and they achieve many things in their life.
Good. You want to say that so many people have achieved it just because of
Education.
getting education, getting education, they have achieved it. And you do not know that there are so many people who are literate, even then they have become a millionaire and they have achieved everything.
Yes, but they are doing illegal things. By illegal things, they are earning that money, and they have no any is common sense. They spend the money to any not needable things.
Clear heart. They hardly involved in bad work. So I think uneducated people are better. So what is the need of education? I don't think the people need education.
When we build a home and educated people build a home, he have idea of all things like brick, cement, soil, other things. He measures all things that needs.
Hmm. So okay. And what about those people who have become millionaire? Those people who are uneducated, illiterate, but they have earned lots of money by their hard work. So even there are so many uneducated people who are living in beautiful houses. They are living a splendid life.
Yes, but there is no many people who have become millionaire without do their education. Many people also have become millionaire by studying and they also do work hard and crack the examination of NEET, JEE, Mains, this type of exam.
So after competing IAS or IPS or NEET or JEE, they become doctors or engineers. Okay, but what about those illiterate people who just go for election and they become a minister or they become a prime minister or CM? Even in our democratic country, even uneducated person can be elected CM or PM. So even uneducated person can become a prime minister and a chief minister, and they are they become rich person. They become uneducated people become contractors, and under the contractor so many educated people work. They become their employee.
But because of them, our education system or government is called a corrupt government because they cannot decide a good things for our city or village or country. They cannot decide any good things.
You know, this time literacy rate is very good in our country, and we have our parliament system. Even educated people could be corrupt, and even uneducated people could be corrupt. But I believe that educated people are more corrupt. That's why there is so much chaos in our country this time. People are not convinced, they are not happy at large scale.
Educated person make all things like the car, motorbikes, whatever you uses, or every uneducated person or educated person, every person use an electronic device which is made by a educated person.
Okay, they are. I think that educated people are manufacturing lots of things, and I think they are not. Most of things are not useful. They are just garbage, rubbish things they are producing. And I think that those uneducated people who depend on farming, they are just saving the environment by all sides. So I don't think that educated people are doing well. They are just greedy. They are more greedy than uneducated people, and they are more ambitious, and that's why they are just manufacturing unnecessarily item too much. Wherever you will see that there is market, and there are so many things, unnecessary items are available in the market, and you are just manufacturing AC, and those lakhs of crores or millions of AC are just increasing temperature of the environment. So this is also causing global warming. So by all sides, I think educated people are responsible who are just destroying the nature. They are just, I think educated people are cancer. They must not get higher education. In fact, they should not study. Uneducated people very good.
But without educated people, our country is not right because we have no IPS officer. In city, they have more crime.
And there is crime for
So
hunger.
when there was the time of kings, what do you think? That time there was no rule or regulation. That time too, people were more restricted to follow the rules. Just going past here, when there was the time of the English, that time too people were living and they were following the rules and regulations strictly. There was no crime. There was no corruption. Every person was honest and dry honest. They were very honest. They were knowing their duty well. So, and at that time people were not more educated. So I see that educated people are not good by any way.
Educated people are good because when we have no transportation system like past, people have a lot of time to go one place to another place. Now we have many transportation like airplane, ships. They get less time to go one place to another.
Good. Transport system is saving your time. You can go travel. You can travel one place to another in this time. Or, but what do you think in when there was no transport, when there was no bullet? This time too there is no bullet train in India, and when there were no trains and other vehicles, people were not traveling. God has gifted us with legs. If we walk on legs, we can travel. Yeah, it may take time, but it keeps us healthy also. Now people has stopped walking on legs, walking on foot. That's why they are becoming weaker day by day. And now parents are also very possessive for their children. They do not allow their kids to walk even 500 meters on walk. That's why they become so weak and they are not strong. So short that educated people are dangerous for us. Uneducated people are good. We should take the inspiration from the uneducated people.
If there is a person who is uneducated and he has no any money, or there is no any source of money, then how can he survive?
See, there are lots of people in India who are unemployed. They are educated and they are unemployed, and now even they do not know how to do farming. If they did not study, then at least they would be doing farming. and it was very
Farming
easy for
is
them.
also a study.
No. Without even that is very simple. You have to sow the seeds in the ground, and you will start growing plants or grains. That is very
You have
simple.
to study
You don't need to
in
learn.
what season, what to grow, and how much water a plant needs. These types of things you have to learn.
Go 200 years back when people were not educated.
But there is
500 years back when people were not educated, why do you think they were not doing farming? They were not doing what were they eating? They were also eating grains, food, meals, everything. Grains they were eating healthy.
But every
They were
single
very
person
comfortable.
have to do a hard work, and they have to grow food. If there is a person who is not able to grow any grain, or they can't do those of things, they die easily, because there is no any source of food or anything.
What do you want to say? That uneducated people cannot grow anything. See, first let me tell you that uneducated people are not fool. They are also wise. And on this basis, they also become minister, or they also go for election. They become chief minister or prime minister. They can become, even uneducated person can be elected prime minister of your country, of our country. So
But
first, let me set it in your mind that uneducated people are not fool. And as for stupidity, even uneducated people are stupid. Educated people are also stupid, and uneducated people are also stupid. And as for wise, educated people are also wise, and uneducated people are also wise. But I don't think the world needs educated people. They are just corrupt. I think that when you study, and the more you study, the more you become correct. So I do not think you should study. Better you go, you learn, and learn what you should not study. It means I want to say that education should be completely banned. If someone is caught teaching or studying, then he should be punished and he should be fined. What's your opinion? Should education be banned or not?
But most of political leaders are educated. When there are no educated leader, they make very bad laws. But educated people.
What is the law? What is the law? Why should we follow any law? We should follow the law of nature. That is the most important for us. We come here, we live in this nature, and as you say that educated people make law for us. They do not make good law. They cannot control production of unnecessary items which are being manufactured at larger scale. They are just preparing rubbish, garbage, and that is just destroying the nature. And government is doing nothing. They are just blind for development. What type of development is it? So means by all sides, quickly we need to stop education system.
But our laws tell us about nature also. In law, the cutting of tree is also banned.
Who are cutting trees? Uneducated people. Uneducated people have been cutting trees at a lower scale, and that is not harmful for nature. But for production of factories and industry and other big things, industrialists have been using trees at largest scale. As you have studied in history that the English Britishers have been cutting trees, and they have been using trees, logs for railways and for other works too. So they have destroyed 33% forests they destroyed when they were living here, ruling our country. So by all sides, I find that only educated people are destroying the nature just for their greed. They are hungry. People who are living in forest, those people who are called scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, tribal people, they are saving and they are protecting the forest. Forest give us oxygen, we know, and that is being protected by the tribal people. So, and you know, they are not literate. If they become literate or educated, they will also become corrupt. You just make a literate person, make a tribal educated, he will also become corrupt. He will also become greedy. His heart will become polluted. So what is the need of education? I do not think it is a necessary. Why is not being met? I just demand the government to stop educating a person or child or anyone as quick as possible. That is harmful.
But we have in a city there is a crime. In the past, the Raj Pratha have, they have, if they have small thing, they will get a very big.
Today, as for justice, in the time of kingship, there was quick justice, and now just go to court, you will not get justice. Even for 30 years and 40 years, you will keep fighting for justice, but you will not get justice. You will get dates. Dates, money, dates, money, dates, money, dates. The government is fooling us. Those judges are stupid. They are highly educated, not they are highly educated fool. They do not have ability to take decisions. They cannot take decisions. They cannot they cannot give justice. Land dispute between two brothers. The government cannot solve this simple land dispute. Even it may take more than 30 or 40 years. They do not get to solve. So why do they study? Why do they become judges? I do not understand.
This is because of corruption. Because uneducated persons give money to the government or any peoples,
So
and they become judges and anything. What they
Judges are
want.
taking bribes. Everybody knows that the judges are taking bribes, and each and every offices you go, you will have to pay bribe. Even in education system, which is the education system, the education department is one of the most corrupt department in our country, and administration, that is also one of the corrupt system in India. Just see, there is so many educated people, and even then the population is so high. The government is unable to control the population. The government is stupid, but because educated people are stupid. The more you study, the more you become stupid. It's a larger number of people are stupid. So you cannot say talent should be the base of selection, not documents. Talent is important, not documents. Documents are fake. They do not show the real talent.
But how can you show that you have any talent? The document shows that you have this type of talent or whatever you want.
Talent could be observed easily. That come in the light of people, and on the basis of that, it is selected in the society. See, the society is the mirror. Society knows. Every society recognizes its different type of talents. Okay.
There are lots of people who have more talent and many talent, and you can only see those talents by showing the document, because of them you just take few seconds to know that he have any talent, but you have to see like 1 hour or 30 minutes to know that
so many documents. On the basis of those documents, you will become doctors, engineers, but corrupt doctors and corrupt engineers. You will definitely take bribes. See, take the example of doctors. They are highly skilled. They are regarded so much, but they just begin to sell kidney and lungs and other parts of body. They just go after money. And if he is by chance honest, then the dean of the college or hospital is corrupt, and he has to work under that corrupt. If your boss is corrupt, then you will not get to survive. You will also have to be involved in corruption. Otherwise, you do not have ability to do farming also. So, after all, you will also have to be involved in corruption. So, I know that educated, talented, there was when people were not educated, then they were talented. And now people are educated, but there is no talent. It is hardly you can find any talent. If someone is honest, then the number of talented, educated people is very least. Actually, if someone is talented, then he is corrupt. His corruptness has placed his talent. He is blind for money. He is doing nothing but involved in corruption. He makes money. How much money, I don't know. He just dies. He just earning money for the next generation. For you do after doing 10 or 20 years, what will you do? What will you become?
I will become a software engineer and I will earn and I will.
It means you want and what will you be?
I will be an engineer.
Engineer. What will you do after becoming an engineer? You would like to love you would like to earn money.
No.
I will work.
You will do this all work for money. Money. Nothing. You will
I
also
will
money.
work.
And when your high level officer will give you instruction to do any illegal work, what will you do that time? You will have to do it. Means you will become corrupt.
Yes.
You will have to be involved in corruption. Your higher officer will be corrupt, and that time he will force you to be corrupt. Otherwise, because a corrupt person cannot see an honest person. That's why either you will have to be corrupt or you will have to resign. And to resign is will not be easy, because that is the family. Your family will depend on your job. So you will not like to give resignation.
If you have education, you can earn too much money in almost 5 years or 10 years, and you can eat, and your family also can eat. Spend the money a whole life.
This is not possible. There are millions of people who are educated. Where are they earning money? They are unemployed. They are just walking on roads. They are depending on their family. So, education is useless. That is waste of life. Do you accept it or not?
No.
Then why don't you prove that education is important? That is nothing. That
If
is,
education is not important, then why are you educated?
I made mistake and it was not in my hand. If it were in my hand, I did not study. So I just strongly suggest you don't study. That is a stupid thing. You are wasting your time. Go and watch movie, enjoy yourself, play,
Let's go.
enjoy. Okay.
Without money,
So
how we
education
survive?
what is the need of money?
Yes.
You just go and do
Then
farming
go
and eat. You need money for what purpose? For food? For food and for cloth. You can make your body with leaves of banana. In Stone Age, people used to live like that. They were very happy. They were living in
Wow,
caves.
what a costume.
And we have so much knowledge that we can cover ourselves, we can make a home for ourselves, and for that we do not need more education. suppose I am a washerman, okay, then I will wash your clothes and in place, suppose you are a farmer, you will give me rice or wheat. Suppose he is a milkman, he will give you milk and you will give him rice. What is the need of money? You know, inventory with inventory, you can do transaction, inventory with inventory. Okay, so discussion is over. Finally,
We have to do farming.
you have to stop studying.
Let's go. Farming is more important.